Postman Pat Simulator returns with Death Stranding 2, and I absolutely adored Death Stranding 1, so can they keep it going with Death Stranding 2? It's been a little bit since I played the first one, so I am going to watch the recap to, well, recap my memory, jog my memory. Let's have a watch. So,
Perhaps
shall
you
we?
remember me. That's right.
Guillermo
It's
del
dead
Toro.
now. The world, as you know, is in awful shape.
So, I
And
think
it's
they've
all
gone
because
to
of the
Australia
Death Stranding.
in the new one.
The dead started to find their way into our midst, crossing over from the other side. We call these entities BTs, beached things.
Beached
When
things.
they came into contact with the living,
They are
the
things.
result was instant annihilation. A void out, leaving nothing but a massive crater in its wake. But that was only the beginning. Strange rain fell from the sky, rapidly aging everything it touched. A phenomenon we came to know as timefall. Structures would rust and collapse.
I mean,
and
that
people
happens
would
anyway
old in an
with
instant.
water and
The
rain.
world transformed
Look at the
into
Grand
something
Canyon. Completely eroded.
unrecognizable. Those who survived these changes came to fear both timefall and BTs alike. They withdrew into the remaining cities, which in turn closed their doors to outsiders. People ceased to travel and stopped meeting in person.
This is not
They
the
grew
recap I was
distant from
hoping
one
for.
another
I was
and
trying to
became
remember,
further
like,
isolated.
the intricate,
The social,
specific details of
cultural,
the story.
and political bonds between humans
And what the deal
began
with
to crumble.
Mads Mikkelsen's character was and all that.
The Death Stranding was hastening humanity's extinction. Seeing this, Bridget Strand, the last president of the United States of America, founded Bridges, an organization committed to making America whole again. and
Oh no.
providing a future for all
You can make me
humankind.
whole again. Mawa. Make America whole again. Mawa.
However, Bridget died before she could realize this ambition. It was you, Sam, who took up her cause and resolved to see it through. Sam, the
And
humble
I
farmer,
would walk
who also possessed the
500
unique powers
miles
of
and I
unedited,
would walk
the one and only
500
person
more.
who could save humanity. So with Bridges Cupid in hand, and accompanied by the bridge baby Lou, you embarked
Louie,
on a journey
Louie.
across North America. Of course, you had struggles of your own, often phosphorophobia, or the fear of being touched. The despair of having lost everything was just
Often
too much.
phobia.
But despite it all, you strive to bring people together.
This is literally the first, like, hour of the first game. How is this a recap?
By extending
Nina.
the chiral network across the length and breadth of the continent, you would enable the rebirth of the United States as the United Cities of America. You were also to rescue Bridget's daughter, Amelie, who had been taken captive by terrorists. These were the vital missions you were entrusted with, Sam. We, your friends at
Die
Bridges,
Hartman.
did everything we could to support your efforts. There was our director, Die Hardman, a close associate
Yeah, he became
of
the
Bridget,
president
who
at
was
the end.
dedicated to fulfilling her final wishes. His commitment to American Reconstructionism was absolute, and for that he was named the first president of the UCA.
I mean, I was extremely confused
of
when I
course,
beat
Sam,
the game originally
The
anyway.
incomparable dead man.
Spoiler
Yours
alert.
truly. I'd like to think we became the best of friends.
I didn't really
As
understand
you may recall,
who
I
Emil
born
was
from
and all
an
that,
artificial
and understand
womb,
all that stuff
and
on
over
the
the course
beach.
of my life,
But I
was
understood the whole Mads
recipient of
Mikkelsen
numerous organ
character
transplants.
arc thing.
I've always got on with the dead. I used to be a coroner.
I love the dead.
Anyway, I pushed myself
Leave me with your
physically
dead
and
body.
mentally to help you and your BB, Lou.
My baby.
Mama and Lochna were twin sisters. As you
Margaret
may remember, still
Quelly.
scientists who developed
Elle
the
Fanning's
Cupid,
in this,
which
and
was
I have a
essential for chiral
gigantic
network
crush on Elle
expansion.
Fanning.
A personal tragedy caused the two of them to grow apart. But they've since reconciled, with both their souls residing in the same body. Hartman.
It's not really a story
Every
recap. You're just like
21 minutes, his soul
recapping
departs his
who the
physical
characters
form,
were.
and for
I guess
3
if they're going to
minutes,
be in
his
the
body is
sequel, I don't
clinically
know.
dead.
Are they?
During this temporary death,
I know
his soul
Troy
is sent
Baker's
to the
character is
beach.
somehow back, even
That's
though we
why
killed
he knows
him.
more about the beach and the Death Stranding than anyone else. His knowledge proved indispensable in the execution of your mission, Sam. Fragile.
I'm fragile, but
Leader
not
of the
that
private
fragile.
delivery outfit, Fragile Express. Exposure
Leah
to
Sadu,
timefall
is that her
caused
name?
her entire body from the neck down to age significantly. It was the mark of a terrible betrayal.
By Higgs. Troy
Former
Baker.
comrade, used timefall as an instrument of torture, you see. To no surprise, Fragile was hell-bent on getting revenge. But after meeting you, Sam, she had a change of heart. As your friends, we would stop at nothing to see
I
you
would
succeed.
walk
But
500
ultimately,
miles.
Crossing the continent was something you had to do on your own, with only Lou for company, and with no end to the forces that stood in opposition. Deadly BTs, unforgiving terrain and unpredictable weather, ruthless terrorists. The list goes on. Without a doubt, your greatest enemy was Higgs.
Troy Baker,
Convinced that
the enemy of the
humanity
games
deserved to go
industry.
extinct,
Get rid of
he
him.
kidnapped
Bring back
Donald
Nolan North.
and tried to torment you and countless others. But neither he nor anything else could stop you from achieving your goal.
Was that song in the game? No. It should be, though. That'd be great. If you could play it as you were walking.
The chiral
Yeah, this
network
bit confused the
was finally
ever-loving
completed.
fudge out of me
The
at the
bridge
end.
to the future was
I didn't
built,
understand it at all.
but your ordeal was not yet over. You had to learn the real nature of the Death Stranding. A secret.
I'm
that
kind of a
Connell
Death
had kept
Stranding
hidden from
expert.
us
I
all this
connected
time.
all of the
And
facilities,
terrible truth
5-star.
You had to
So I know
face.
what I'm talking about.
But you accepted this
I
final
nearly got all the
revelation,
achievements.
Sam.
In fact, I might
and
go back
did what
and get
had
the
to be done.
achievements at some point.
America
This
rose
did
from
not
the
help
ashes as
at
the
all
UCA.
with
And as the
jogging my
people
memory
celebrated your
of the story.
accomplishments, you carried
This was
out
not what I
one
thought a
final
recap was
mission
going to
in
be for
secret,
this.
To save your BB.
They didn't even
To
mention
save
Mads
you.
Mikkelsen's
You
character.
removed the child from the pod that was their prison
Hmm.
and began a new life together. And so it was.
Is
that
it like
the
2 or
of you
3 years
vanished
after
without
first
so
game?
much as a trace.
Because Lou is now like 3 or 4? I don't know how old she is. I think it's a she. Well, that didn't help. Let's go. The game supports auto-saving. I'm going to play on brutal. Yes. I mean, the difficulty didn't really come into play much in the first game. Not really. I died once, I think. And I had to go and pick up my body and then cremate it so it wouldn't blow up into a massive meteor. Meteor? Crater. Yes. Whilst dooms can afflict almost anyone, those born under constellations with a greater connection to the beach, including Cancer, Pisces, Cetus, and Delphinus, are said to be more susceptible to developing the condition. It is believed that such individuals are fated to walk a life path fraught with disquiet and turmoil. You returned Liza P already? What, even on the easy difficulty? The super, super easy difficulty that makes it a cakewalk. You were just bored. That's why difficulty is important, because if it's too easy, you get bored. You get bored. Star signs. What is my star sign? I don't really... My star sign is Gemini, so not on there. So Gemini, like from Liza P. Kojima Productions. Walking on the moon. The setting was boring. You made it to the hotel and the whole setting just seemed empty. How dare you? Once there was an explosion. A bang that echoed around the world, a phenomenon known as the Big Bang, the Death Stranding. Beached things, BTs, lost spirits of the dead, found their way into our midst. When they came into contact with the living, the result was instant annihilation. Avoid out. I mean, lots of people have died in the world. Since most could neither see nor sense BTs, people lived in fear of them, withdrawing from the outside world. Cities became isolated and humanity crept toward extinction. So they made the Bebas that could detect them. To unite what was left of America, a porter named Sam forged a bond with a bridge baby called Lou, who possessed a special connection to the other side. Together they journeyed west across the continent, reconnecting the people through the chiral network. I did, 5-star. But on the day that the United Cities of America celebrated the nation's rebirth, Sam and Lou vanished without a trace. Though UCA officials attempted to track them down, the pair's whereabouts remain unknown. They went to Australia, I think. Now, Australia is quite a ways away from the United States. How did they get there? Only 11 months later. Wow. Okay, I thought the baby was older than that. Maybe it ages rapidly.
Me? I've always loved porters. Through freezing rain and biting wind. Across rivers, mountains.
Feels like a David Attenborough
and
documentary
deserts.
at the moment.
They come to deliver something priceless. A glimpse of a life I've never known. They're my window. My sole connection to the outside world. And I know they'll be back again. Today.
Minus 61. Have I ever
Caroline Polachek did the title track for this game. I've not heard it yet, but I like Caroline Polachek. Look at the graphics. It looks real. Elle Fanning. Look at the graphics. Jesus. Is that real? Is that in-game graphics? It looks real. I can honestly not tell if that's real or not. That looks real.
Minus 61. Now the water level rises high in my cold paradise. Where men sit in circles and talk
One of the bridges.
numbers I never really liked.
Tommy Earl Jenkins. Margaret Coeli, how do you pronounce her name?
And watch the city drown. Where is it that I belong?
Lindsay Wagner, that sounds familiar. Got flying things now. Australia, a desolate wasteland. Oh, this is real gameplay now. You can tell the frame rate changed. Lou! Louie! Norman Reedus and his funky, no longer fetus. Ah! This is the only baby I will have in Death Stranding.
I made the worst mistake one can make, pretending to play.
Got a cool jacket.
What is it I'm trying to find?
Well, here we go.
Okay, time to head home.
What do you mean time to head home? Indicates Sam's blood levels. Indicates Sam's stamina. So last time I played Death Stranding was the beginning of last year, so it's not been too long. So I should know what I'm doing slightly. Return home with Lou. Zoom in, hide menu. Soothe Lou. Ah! Ah!
Well, now someone's in a good mood.
Da 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 da. Way. Are you okay? Oh, you read the boba. Yay!
Let's go home and get you fed.
You don't take any baby food with you? Proceeding along the ridge. Which way are we going? This way? That seems dangerous. To go down a very thin ridge. There's some motion blur on. Can I turn motion blur off? I'm playing in performance mode. You can't turn motion blur off. What? What? Careful, careful. Hold on tight. Feels like he's got more momentum than normal. Hold on tight, Lou. It's gonna be alright. Follow the path. Why don't you just get a helicopter? This would make it a lot easier. This way. Finding a safe route. Terrain scanner. I throw caution to the wind. Blood bag to heal yourself. Aerial camera. Ooh. Very fancy. Carry on back. I'm not sure if I want to do that. Postman Pat, Postman Pat, Postman Pat, and his little baby, Lou. Do. So, do we have to unlock all of the gadgets again? I guess we'll find out. That'd be a bit silly. I mean, I guess we are in a different region of Earth. Maybe they don't have all of the gadgets yet. I guess that would kind of make sense. Be a bit more plausible. Am I going the right way? I mean, there is no right way. Just got to get there.
Let's head home before it gets dark.
I would walk 500 miles and I would walk 500 more just to be the man who walks. Potential gate quake detected. Oh my god. Earthquakes now we got to deal with. 4 on the G scale.
Yeah, shaky.
Oh dear.
Here we go.
Okay. My pathway has gone. Landslide. Mudslide. It's hard to see. Lou, are you okay? You okay, Louie? Lou. Lou.
Okay.
Gonna be alright. Gonna be alright. Gonna shake the baby. Don't shake the baby. So they're only about like a year old. Gonna be okay. Gonna be okay. You do it with motion controls. If only it was this easy to soothe a baby in real life. You're okay. Gonna be alright. Gonna be alright. Bloody hell, if we put a little bit of shrimp on the barbie, then we'll be alright. Is it still safe to go this way? That's a real doozy. That's a right ripper there. I'm so predetermined to like hold my straps, my shoulder straps. Just hold them forever. Never let go. This is a bit dangerous. Square to climb. We're still quite a ways away. It's gonna get dark. The floppy, like, ear things. Okay, it doesn't seem like it's right where that big city is. Jump! Climb and jump at different buttons. You should get a bike and then have like a baby seat on the front of it. So can Lou still detect the BTs? Even though she's out of the capsule? Can't quite remember how the babies came about. They like basically forced a load of women to like have these babies that could detect the BTs, which is a bit messed up. And they took the babies away from them. In the first game, a lot of the information about what happened before was like lost. Resist strong winds. Down there. Do I want to keep going up? I love how the game is like very UI sparse. It's like in-game UI. UI that's in the world. It's very heavy rain. I don't like that I'm going up. Or is it going to make it all muddy? We don't live there, do we? We live on the outskirts of town. Can we actually go into the cities this time? Are we ever going to see what's going on in the city? Go down this way. Careful now, slippery now. Don't want to fall on my face and then crush the baby. Your baby's been crushed. Where's the baby? There he is. You hate when games that have the rain effect make it seem like you're looking out a camera. It's like rain on a window. Yeah, like when blood gets on the camera in a game. Kind of indifferent to it. But I'd probably turn it off if I could turn that effect off. Careful. We live in a cave. Like the sand people from Star Wars. Is there a better place to go across? Oh, a ladder. Nice. We have a ladder. We have a ladder on us. Different kinds of ladders. Climbing anchor ladder. Give. Will it reach? Not quite there. Put it here. There we go. Flop. My first structure. What's the matter? You crying? Minus 61 wood kit. Hopefully all of the soundtrack stuff again is safe on YouTube like the first game. Life is growing very quickly. Hello. I'm not scared of you anymore. Go, get out of here. Get away. Wow, why are they not bothering him anymore? Like that. Normally they would drag you down. What? What was that about? You made it like daytime. Whoa, it's got camouflage. Oh, the BT's not real. They're just there to like scare people away. The hologram of BTs. This is definitely not copyright safe. Head, nothing seems to fit. Oh, raindrops keep falling on my head. Oh dear.
Not bad, little porter.
She plays the baby.
Not at all. Okay,
Like in Fallout 3. Time for some nom-noms. Nom-a-nommers. Get the tiny chef to make the nommers. Oh god. This is what I don't like about babies. The mess. Ugh. The gross.
There you go.
All of that stuff around the face I don't like. Fragile, is that you? Is that a shark? Fragile. Are we together? Unicycle. Don't change the diaper, please. It's an otter bed. Ruh-roh. It's fragile, it's fine. She's fine, Fragile's fine. No. No. What are you doing, Daddy? Why me? Why not? You could have rang. It's a frying pan. It's fragile, you dipstick.
Who are you?
Are you stupid?
Fragile?
Were you cooking?
What are you doing here?
How do you like your eggs in the morning?
I've been looking for you.
She found us. How did she know to come to Australia? It is set in Australia, right? I'm just gonna look. Death Stranding 2. Australia. It's set in Australia. It is set in Australia. How did you get here?
Wow. Lou's growing up fast. You two look good. Like a happy family. Here's a gift. The finest Carol printed.
Diapers.
Thank God.
Or nappies, as they're called in the UK and probably in
track us
Australia.
Your neighbor got hooked up to the chiral network. Service now extends to the whole region. I let myself in with this. You can use chiral printers now, too.
Guess it's time we thought about moving. Maybe further south. You know, I'm surprised you used the front door for once.
My jumping days are behind me. Overdoing it left me with some kind of syndrome. They call it jump shock.
No more fast travel.
You care for a drink?
How are we going to get around?
Thank you, but no. I should get straight to the point.
Business, huh? I mean, for a moment there, I thought maybe you wanted to catch up.
I have a job for you. Take it, and that whole mess over how you left bridges will be wiped from the record. You won't have to live in hiding anymore.
What about Lil?
We literally connected the entire North America. How can
That's a little
we
more
be in the shit?
complicated. We're talking about a bridges asset. You'll have to work it out.
Watch the baby! Watch the
Sam.
baby!
You brought America together. Helped it be reborn as the UCA. But I'm afraid the Death Stranding is far from over. Humanity is still in danger. Still on the brink of extinction. Don't act like you don't see it.
It's got one of those
A lot of things
bugs
changed
that you
after
can
you
eat
went off on your own,
as a plushie.
especially within the UCA. Bridges no longer oversees the distribution network. They withdrew once things were up and running.
They sold it to a private company.
So your friends and co-workers all went their separate ways.
Got to get the band back together
And that's
again.
not all. Die Hard Man is not the president of the UCA anymore.
It's been 4 years, has it?
In case you're wondering who's handling distribution now, A Pass 4000 has revolutionized the whole process. It utilizes the chiral network to manage and carry out deliveries. Within network coverage, there's no need to rely
Our
on
jobs,
human
they're
couriers
taking our
anymore.
jobs. AI is taking our jobs.
And no need for Fragile Express, of course.
We're all out of jobs.
So after I closed up shop, I went and started
It's
a
only
new
been
group,
11 months.
one that handles work in regions outside the UCA.
How's it happened so quickly?
We decided to call ourselves Drawbridge. And we still require the services of human porters that can work outside the network. Preferably ones with dooms who can sense BTs. Sam, I'm asking you to go to Mexico.
Mexico? No way. No way,
To
Jose.
extend the chiral network to the south. Just like you did when you went out west.
You're asking, or is this coming from the UCA?
Both. The UCA came to Drawbridge, and now I'm coming to you.
There's only one person who can connect
So,
us.
What do you say?
Sam. Oh, dialogue options. What's the state of the environment there?
Chiralium contamination is severe. Some areas have it worse than anything you experienced back in the UCA. The timefall storms are growing more intense as well. And, as you can imagine, everything in their path is subject to temporal acceleration.
That's the first game.
Objects and structures degrade rapidly, while animals and humans grow old and frail in the blink of an eye. Timefall often precedes the appearance of BTs there too. So you should do everything you can to stay out of it
So
as
because
much as possible.
Sam has got dooms,
There
if
are
he
many
dies,
other
he
dangers,
comes back
though.
to life.
The rivers
Does
can
that
flow
mean
in an instant,
if he
and
grows
earthquakes
really
happen
old
daily.
and dies, does he come back? Are there BTs out there?
Mexico has no shortage of beached things.
It's ghosts.
Spirits of the dead washed
King
up
Boo.
from the other side were stranded there just like everywhere else. Any human corpse that hasn't been properly disposed of will become a BT. And any living human that comes into contact with a BT will get dragged into the depths of the tar. Giant BTs can and will emerge from the tar as well. And if they succeed in consuming a living human being, they'll trigger a void out, destroying everything nearby in a massive explosion.
This is more of a recap than the recap.
Several Mexican cities were wiped off the map in this way. The survivors have since become divided and isolated. As most people cannot see BTs, they live in fear of them, and that fear has made them too terrified to venture outside.
Why me?
Because you're the only man for the job. You're the only man who's done it before.
Seriously, why me?
There are several reasons I thought of you for this job. Deadman, for one. He's currently working at a lab in southern Mexico. I don't know the details, but the research they're conducting there is important. Very important. And there are certain things he'd like to tell you in person.
We never know if he's in person, though. Any other reasons?
That was one reason. You got more?
I do. And this one's serious. There is some BT territory near that lab I mentioned. They monitor the chiralium levels, and recently, they've observed unusual activity. The cause is still unclear, but they seem to think there's a good chance a massive BT is headed their way. And if they're right, then I want you there, ready to kill it before it kills them. Don't forget, Sam. You were the first person in the world to ever take out a BT.
Can I ask you something?
I guess that makes sense. But something's still bugging me.
What?
All this talk about extending the network into Mexico. Isn't the UCA basically expanding their territory? Taking control, claiming it for their own?
Sam, it's not like that. They're not trying to take over the world. They just want to link up new areas with the chiral network. Like the internet before the Death Stranding. Public infrastructure to connect people. Which is why, instead of turning to an established government agency like Bridges, the UCA contracted a private organization like ours, who then decided to employ the services of a freelancer like yourself.
Freelancers.
So please, Sam, won't you help us out?
I won't do it. Then the game ends. I'll do it. I've got a kid to think about, though.
Yeah, all right.
So you'll do it?
Uh-huh. What about Lou, though? It's not like I can take my kid with me.
You're gonna have to, for the BTs, right?
If I do this, can you hold the fort for me while I'm gone? Play babysitter?
We're inside the network. There's a child care app I can use.
Sure.
It'll be fine.
I'm leaving my kid.
The lab is only a few days away.
What? What?
I promise you'll be back before you know it. Link up the region as you head south, and come home safe. We'll be waiting.
All right.
Congratulations. Free. That was a free pointer. My geography is shite, so I'm not really sure on the logistics of how far away things are. Australia? How far away is Australia from Mexico? It's fucking miles away. How the fuck are we gonna get there? Maybe we're not in Australia just yet? Where are we? I don't know.
Go on.
It's on the other side of the fucking
Set it
world.
on your thumb.
Like a ring?
There's quite a bit of water in the way between Australia and Mexico.
Try sticking your thumb out, like you're giving me a like.
Activate ring terminal. Activate my ring. Activate your ring.
Access your ring terminal to view the map. From here you can check order details, as well as the cargo for delivery. Now then, let's review the mission that you'll be undertaking on behalf of Drawbridge. Your destination is a research lab in southern
Okay, we're
Mexico.
definitely not in
When you
Australia at the
arrive,
moment.
You'll need to use the Cupid to connect it to the chiral network. Chiral communication utilizes the beach, where time barely passes. Using the Cupid in conjunction with the delivery terminal will allow us to initiate a zero-time massive data transmission. But because of the distance, it's not feasible to head straight to the lab to establish a connection. You'll need to use the way stations to extend network coverage.
It's not really a
until
delivery
close
game
enough to get
when
the
you
lab
think
data.
about it. It's more
Your first
about
job is
connecting
C1,
people.
Ciudad Nuda del Norte.
That's the
Bring
main
them a delivery
purpose.
and welcome them into the network. Improper corpse disposal remains a serious problem in Mexico. With
Especially
every
with the
additional
drug
corpse that
cartels killing
spawns
everyone.
BT, the risk of a void out grows even higher. C1 in particular is struggling to handle this issue. But once they're online, we can give them the
I
technology
think this game
they need
already
to
does a
address
much
the
better job
situation.
of introducing stuff than the first
Why
one,
don't you take a look at
actually.
the cargo you're carrying by opening the menu?
Have a look at my ring.
You can access useful information about your deliveries via your ring terminal. To review the cargo currently in your possession, select Cargo Management. This is the cargo you'll need to deliver. Be sure to get it to its destination in one piece. It's an excellent idea to place the most important cargo in your backpack.
Is it in the backpack? Place it in the backpack.
We've given you some additional equipment. It can be carried in pouches or in special hooks, just like cargo. All these weapons can be used to incapacitate humans without killing them. So there is no need to worry about causing a void out. Be sure to weigh your various options as you load up.
The tool rack. Handgun holster. Utility pouch. Where does that go? Tool rack. To the suit. Should I put it on the suit? Or in the backpack? Let's put it on my left hip.
Return to the menu when everything looks good to go.
Does look very confusing, but you can automate it normally. At least in the
Fine.
first game you can.
Before heading out, make sure to plot your delivery route.
Yeah.
Return to the map. See your destination? There's a river you'll need to cross to get there. There are bandits in the area too.
Bandits.
Armed groups that have attacked borders in the past. Think about what route you might take from your current location.
I wonder if this one is going to be a lot harder than the first one. Because the first one was stressful, but it wasn't hard, I wouldn't say. So, are we going to have to go through bandit territory to get to the bridge? I don't think there's any way of avoiding them. Just kind of go as the crow flies. Pretty much. I mean, there's a path around here where we don't need to cross the river. So, place the marker there. Place another one there. They do link up, right? Draw route. Route?
When you
Oh
plot
dear.
a route on the map, you'll see what hazards you may run into along the way. You can face these challenges head on, or try to find a way around them. How you get to your destination is up to you, but think it over before getting underway.
As the crow flies. I fucked it. I fucked it right up. Remove marker. Remove marker. Remove those in a minute.
Commencing route creation.
And then you can keep drawing it. But you can only do it in straight lines. You can't, like, make it circular. Up here, and then up here. Then see where we go from there, maybe. Doesn't seem like there's a safe way round. I mean, you could go climb over this bit and then go around. That might be a bit too much so early. I'm gonna try and go around here. And then maybe go around here, use the wall as cover. We'll see what happens when we get there.
Delivery route finalized.
Got a bike. Can I use your bike? Can I use your unicycle?
Latest model, Cupid. Just
USB
completed.
sticks. I've got loads of them.
We decided to put a hold on network expansion until it was ready to go. Like last time, you'll be using it to welcome people into a whole new world.
It's pretty familiar so far, all of this. But it gets into it a lot quicker, I would say.
It won't be any harder than before either. The chiral network terminals are ready and waiting. Bridges saw to that. Emily's expedition split into two groups midway. The first continued west, while the second cut south into Mexico. But again, they were only able to lay the groundwork. Until you bring those terminals online with the Cupid, the network can't grow. Hungry?
No.
Oh dear.
No more baby food for you.
See, I always thought,
Don't you get fragile.
was
in
Death
your
Stranding
trouble.
a good game to get a sequel? I didn't feel like it needed one, so we'll see if the game can convince me that a sequel was the right idea or not.
Don't you break my kid.
Don't you break my kid. Don't break the kids. Got angel wings. I love you. I love.
Now who wants to eat?
Don't you make my baby fat. If I come back, my baby's ooh. Don't make my baby fat. Like, how well did the first game sell, I wonder? I actually don't know. It seemed to do quite well on Steam. The director's cut has a lot of reviews, considering it's the director's cut. Right. I'm on my way from misery to happiness today. Let's get some of these so I can eat. How do I get my guns and stuff? There's my guns. There's the strand so I can incapacitate enemies, I think. Restrain enemies from behind. Here's my canteen. Cargo management. Okay. Here's my stuff I can wear. Ooh. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. My boots. Oh yeah. How do I build buildings? Signs. You can put signs down for other people. Offload. Auto arrange cargo. I don't remember being able to do that in game. You'd have to like pause it
Let's get this
fully.
done.
Stop raining. I think it's probably cooler in Australia than it is cooler at the moment. I can detect pieces of cargo. Any cargo? I don't see any cargo. This is probably the only opportunity I've got to stream this until, like, next Wednesday, because it's going to be 30 degrees every day until Wednesday. It's going to be horrible. Long life meals. I'm pretty sure depending on what you walk on, that'll change how long your boots last for, if I remember correctly. Can I just walk across this? Seems safe. Yep. Long life meals. The font is very hard to read without a back, like a border around it, or a background to it. Carry on back. Sometimes cargo will become lost. En route, you will receive likes if you deliver the cargo to its destination. I'm gonna make it so the text is a bit easier to read. Doesn't seem like it. It's got surprisingly limited options. I thought there'd be more. Does this game have the, like, combat arena missions? Because if it does, it's going to be a nightmare with a controller. That was the only thing I used the mouse and keyboard for on the PC version. Oh dear! Don't fall over already. Don't have the self-balancing exoskeleton yet. My eyes! Yum 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 yum. I'm not going that way.
Hello!
Hello? Oh, that's photo mode. Take a photo.
Somebody lend me a hand!
Hello? Anybody out there?
Anybody out there?
Sometimes you would do that in the first game and you'd hear, hello? And it sounded exactly like Norman Reedus. So, a bit confused about that in the first game as well. Headache pills. Clue Dad. I cannot read that writing at all. That writing is impossible to read. Don't know who it's going for. I can't really carry much more, so shouldn't really be picking up any more. Where are these dastardly bandits? Oh dear. Don't tase me, bro. They got any vehicles yet? Normally they have, like, sensors that go off and detect you. Marking enemies.
We're in enemy territory now.
Enemy territory that's really close to where our house was. Oh dear. How do I stop crouching? Don't know. How do I crouch? What is the crouch button? Ah, thank you. You told it to me now. Can I go up and around here without slipping? I'm not so sure. I wouldn't say the graphics are that much improved from the first game, really. I've seen a lot of people go goo goo gaga about the graphics, but they don't seem that much better. I did play the first one on PC at max settings, so maybe playing this one on PS5, I'm not as impressed. Crouching tall grass. I'm going around. Who's that guy with the, like, 7-foot tall cargo? It's a sandstorm. Have I got to go through that? So we made it to my last marker. Is it worth going through there and then across? I think it might be. There's a dude right there. Bandit grunt. Oh dear, they've got very good eyesight. Oh. Stamina decreased, cargo weight will take more of a toll. Is that sandstorm coming towards us? I think so. Right, how do I drink? Drink. Blub, 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 blub. Stamina restored. Rut-row SpaghettiOs. I'm actually on Mars in a sandstorm. Thunder sandstorm. I should probably have a lower center of gravity, yeah. A strong tailwind will speed you up. Should I wait? It seems like a bad idea to be moving in this. I don't actually have a plot anymore. Just follow the wall, I guess. Probably the best idea. I'm glad we're not taking Lou in this. We must have Lou at some point, though. I don't want to put Lou in danger. It doesn't have the capsule to protect itself anymore. The crystals. Every 1,000 CG of crystal will reduce his load by 1 kilogram. It's about this windy the other day in the UK. That's the thing with the heat, it always brings crazy wind, so if you open your window, the window is going to like snap off the hinges from the wind. So it's hard to even get fresh air in. Your cargo's a bit dusty, but it'll be fine. There's a bit of sand in it. There's sand in places I never could have imagined. Right, I think we're here. We are here. Can we go down this broken bit? Might be a bit perilous. Oh, is it lightening up? We don't have enough ladders to get across the water, I don't think. It's lightened up. We're okay. But I'm covered in sand. Whoa, careful. Oh. Bit of residual dust. This could be bad. This could be a bad idea. Careful. Careful now. It's alright. Oh, alley-o.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
Good. There's a ladder. So, where are we going? We're going there. Could go left. At this point, I just kind of like to make my own way. I don't really like to plot a route. There's no point in making a plan, because plans usually go wrong. There's a ladder. This is going to be a bit slidey. Whoa.
God damn.
It's lightning. Okay, actually, maybe we should make a plan. Make a plan. Well, we need to get across the river. Where's the finished point is kind of like here. Or up there. Draw route.
Commencing route creation.
Do we want to go through the buildings? I have no idea. There we go.
Delivery route finalized.
Maybe I should auto sort my cargo. Might make the weight a bit better. Might distribute it better. I mean, North America already has quite a lot of, like, crazy weather. But we didn't really have any of this in the first game. Please don't hit me, lightning. It's gonna be like Zelda, where if you have a metal thing equipped in the rain, you'll get zapped. That one was close. It's all about sand lately. There's a lot of sand in Stellar Blade. There's a lot of sand in this game so far. Sheltering from strong winds. Move up close to a wall of a structure to take shelter and avoid strong winds. Get in the building. Shelter. Give me shelter. Can I wait it out? There isn't really much of a building here. Doesn't seem to want to stop, to be honest. Have a little sip of water. So there's a bit of stamina that is like cut off completely. I don't remember how you get that back. You might just need to rest. I don't think this is going to stop. Let's keep going. Oh dear. There's a wall in the way. Oh, that was close. There's a bloody gate in the way. Climb over the gate. Careful. Somehow there are some crystals in that building. I don't even know how to get in that building. I'm being like pushed. When push comes to shove. You think the wall would help me here? I don't want to get hit by flying debris. I think the water's here. There's a bit of a drop. Oh! Freedom! From the sand. Is there a way to get down safely? That's why I always hold the triggers, because you'll just end up having to shift your body weight regardless. I've gone right back into it. Seems to be an easier way down here. Here we go. I think this is where the finished point was anyway. Pretty much. A bit further up. The ladder might not... Oh, reach! Ah!
Skin on my teeth.
Rearrange cargo. I'm such a silly goose. I'm so clumsy. Just tripping everywhere. I've got the, like, mobility of a baby. Just falling over. Such compelling gameplay. I mean, I know you're taking the piss, but it actually is really compelling. It's engaging 24/7. There's never a moment where it's not engaging. You have to be fully focused all the time. I don't think that will quite make it across. my PlayStation username. Jump! Whee! I wanna change it. We should change it. At this point, I don't really care about my PlayStation 3 stuff. I wonder if you could connect it to like the PC version and like get some bonuses from what you've done in the first game. Because I connected everybody.
Those core muscles.
There it is. Go, go, go. Ciudad Nudu del Norte. C1. Buenos dias.
Security measures lifted. Weapons detected.
Don't worry, Sam.
Advised that usage is
You're taking
restricted
selfies.
inside facility grounds.
The Social Strand Service, using the SSS. You can view messages sent by people from all over the world. Look back on the likes you've given to and received from porters in other worlds, and enjoy the screenshots you've captured in photo mode. How does it feel to be back out there, Sam? I'll try to use the SSS to keep you up to date with everything over here. Lou was having fun playing around just a while ago, and is now fast asleep in Dreamland. I'll send you another message soon, which you can check out on your Ring terminal. And don't worry, I'll take care of Lou. It's like that. Let me take a selfie. There's no wheels on the front of it, though. I'm not really sure what the hell that is. Oh, it's a walker, but it doesn't... It doesn't look practical at all. That was Lou. That's Lou. That's Lou when she was a baby. Yeah. Thumbs up. Bridge links. Nothing new.
Access the delivery. Process your orders and requests.
Almost there.
C1 delivery entrance. Automated public assistance company. Oh, God.
Cairo decontamination in progress.
Can you take the sand off of me, please?
Welcome, Sam.
Deliver and report. Confirm. Who's it gonna be?
You must be Sam. It can't have been easy to come this far south. You're here to bring us
Ay,
something
caramba.
right? Ah, that's a relief. We'll be able to dispose of corpses properly once you've got us online. That'll be one less thing for our residents to worry about. Anyway, I believe you have some cargo for me, yes?
S. S. Where's my legend? I gotta be a legend.
Didn't think you'd go to such lengths on our behalf. We really can't thank you enough.
What about all my likes from the first game? I had like either 50,000 or 500,000. I can't remember. 1 star,
Just
1.5
like everyone
star,
says, you're a man that people can rely on.
1 1/3 star.
Okay, use your Cupid to bring us online. The Cairo gateway you brought us should allow us to establish a connection between Mexico and the UCA. And with state-of-the-art tech at our disposal, we can...
Is it still the
finally
Gulf
solve
of
a lot
Mexico
our
in this? Or is it the Gulf of America? Oh, yeah. That looks like Texas.
Chiral network coverage successfully expanded. Commencing data collection.
So now we should be able to see other people's structures.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Unknown porter? What are you talking about? I'm literally the world's greatest porter.
Porter grade increased.
This is the problem with sequels, where they start you over from the beginning again. It doesn't really make sense.
Chiral network connection confirmed. And now we can begin fabricating the latest corpse disposal equipment. Until recently, we've been dealing with our dead by burying them in tar, but that solution was growing untenable. We should be okay.
What, and they
moving
didn't
forward.
blow up?
I really can't thank you enough. You must be exhausted after your long journey. We've prepared a private room for your exclusive use.
I need a piss.
There are countless dangers
And
in
shit.
these parts. You should rest until you're fully recovered. Don't push on until you're ready. Please, stay here before you set out again.
Ooh. What was untenable about corpse disposal?
As I mentioned before, we've been taking them to a nearby tar pit and dropping them in. Unfortunately, we took it too far. And it wasn't long before the whole pit turned into a BT area. In trying to prevent the emergence of BTs, we ended up facilitating
Shouldn't they blow
their
up?
creation.
How does it
With the
work?
constant timefall in the vicinity, chiral contamination has only grown worse. All of these problems have contributed to an increased suicide rate, which in turn has resulted in even more bodies that we've had no way to dispose of properly. But thanks to the chiral network, we can now fabricate the corpse disposal facilities that we lack. Everything's going to be all right.
How are things in the region?
Well, our corpse disposal problem is no longer an issue thanks to you. But there's nothing we can do to get rid of the BT area we created. Fear of BTs and damage from timefall and chiralium exposure will continue to be a concern. And let's not forget about the bandits willing to attack travelers and facilities. But so long as we remain connected to the network, we'll have access to new tools and technologies to help combat these threats. You brought us more than a connection to the outside. You brought us hope.
It's funny that even though you have like this post-apocalyptic event, you still have a very well-functioning like government and system and like warehouses and stuff. Like it, I wonder if that would be more realistic than everyone going to complete shit and being completely dysfunctional. I'm gonna go get some sleep.
Thank you again for everything. I'll get started right away on preparing your next order for you. By the time you wake up, it should be good to go. You'll just need to access the delivery terminal here. I hope I can count on you.
Well, it's very much a modern-day sequel, where it's not really a sequel. It's more of a DLC or an expansion. Have a shower.
Welcome, sir. Please relax.
Is that liquid
and enjoy
death?
your stay.
Looks like liquid death. My face. I'm doing white face. What is that stuff? Looks like liquid death. Is it liquid death? Our facilities. Can I not look at it? Everyone let me look at it. Use the toilet, shower. Is it not in the same room? Waterproof, is it? What about the advert for his new TV show? Doesn't seem like it's quite as gratuitous. I can't pronounce that word. Gratuitous. You know what I mean. Normally you'd see almost everything, but gratuit. I can't say it. I'm gonna have a nightmare. Oh dear. Lou! I'm naked again. I'm always naked. No, Lou, no! See, this stuff always confused me in the first game. Oh no, there's loads of bebes that have been taken out of their capsules. Dead babies. Hey, Amelia?
Lou.
Are you alright?
It's a hologram.
If you're worried about Lou, don't be. I'll admit, this stuff is pretty new to me, but the app has been a big help. Figuring out why a baby's crying, getting the milk just warm enough.
Why is your baby crying?
It's like
Because it's the only way it can
perfect
communicate.
situation.
Hi.
So, how does it feel to be back in the saddle?
Work's same as it ever was. It's the first time I've been away from Lou.
We're fine. Trust me. Just focus on the road, okay?
Yeah.
So these figures allow you to refight like bosses in the first game. Are they different in this? Is it liquid death? Is it liquid death? It's not liquid death. It's chiral tea. Where's the monster energy? Have another one. Gonna be pissing 24/7. It's free, I think. That one's red. Crunchy. Somewhat shaded. It's weird, I've never seen that word written down before, and it actually makes it harder to pronounce it. You sink. Ooh. It's like Cyberpunk, only the frame rate doesn't go to shit. You feel refreshed. Customize look. Change screen image. Oh. Customizing your private room. I could have my baba. My baby. My baby. Oh, my baby. My baby. My baby. I love my baby. My baby. My darling. Can I have another one on this on that bit there? That'd be good. Customize backpack. You can now fabricate custom attachments and fit them to your backpack. Select Fabricate to see which components are currently available to you and weigh up your various options. Patches. Mushrooms. Pissy pissy mushrooms. Can I move it where it goes? Don't think so. Oh, I can. Ta-da! Big mushroom. I could put my name on it if I get the right letters. There's no S. I've got to wait for the S. Oh, that's the same one. Whoops. Funny. My style is off the charts. Change color. I think having that color highlights the patches more. There we go. Customize look. Black camo. What about my boots? Viewing and testing weapons. So they still got the firing range, but did they have any challenges? Start training. VR headset. They have challenges. Oh, this is going to be a nightmare with a controller. I need the PC, mouse and keyboard. I should have waited for a PC version. VR headset that makes you float. How does that work? Make your way to the objective without being discovered. 2, 1. Metal Gear. Bollocks. They've got really good eyesight. Fuck! Enemies that are not carrying cargo cannot be detected. Huh. Doesn't really help, to be honest, because you can't see where they've been very far. I did it. Training complete. S. My first VR headset. Defeat all enemies and make your way to the objective area without being discovered. These will help me get used to the combat again. So they're giving me, surely, the strand, right? To restrain them. Beep! No. Strand. Yes. Ooh. Searchlight. There's a gun. Oh, that is so Metal Gear Solid 5. My god. Pick it up. It produces no noise while firing. Stun gun. Baby. Taser. Oh shit. That guy is looking for me. How far away does it work from? Quite far away. Takes a long time to charge, though. Where's the last guy? Up there. Oh yeah. And now we get to the end. Yes. Cargo recovery. Recover all cargo from the enemy base and reach the objective area. Silently? Didn't say silently. Beep. Whoa. Calm down. Grab the ladder. Whee! Hold your breath. Press circle to bind them using the strand. I don't remember having to use that against humans. Ugh. He's dead. We snapped his neck. Well, they should all have cargo, so... You can do some, like, crazy, like, martial arts stuff, if I remember correctly. Where's the last one? Where's the last one? Can I whistle to make them come over to me? Mule post boxes. Hack. Take. There we go. Melee combat. Eliminate the enemies using the specified actions and reach the objective area. Oh yeah. It's a boxing ring. Beep, beep, beep. Blocking. Dodging. Wow. Jump, knee strike. Attacking with cargo. Oh. But I've ruined it. Because you don't really do any of this stuff in the actual game, to be honest. I mean, you can, but you don't really need to. Strand parrying I did actually a lot. Makes it so easy to then bind them. You can take out like an entire group of bandits on your own if they're just like coming at you. Firearms. Destroy all targets with firearms, defeat all the bandits, and reach the objective area. I feel like they put all this stuff in the game because you don't really actually shoot that much while you're in the actual game world. Oh yeah. Oh. Can switch to semi-auto so I don't waste my bullets. This is a lot easier with a mouse. Oh dear. Ugh. I can't. Ugh. Aiming. What about shooting people? Oh, slow down time. Don't remember that being a thing. My face, I'm so dirty. Dirty, dirty. Gotta get those likes. Gotta put in the work. Weapons combat training program. This might just be the firing range. Yes, I think so. All we have is these at the moment. Who can aim with this analog stick awfulness? Aim assist is strong as well. I thought that said controls for shooting Lou then. No, don't shoot Lou. Toggle hold. It's just, you can't adjust aiming sensitivity. Really? That's some like weird basic. Oh, here it is. Aiming. Turn it down a bit. Acceleration. I think you want that at 10 so it makes it as responsive as possible. Linear. Let's have a look. See if that makes it better. It's definitely more responsive. No doubt. That's better. Still not as good as a mouse, obviously. Combat practice. Melee combat training. So I imagine at some point we'll get more Porter fundamental programs. Select combat opponent. What the hell? Do I need to beat this one first? Where am I going in here? Spawn enemy. What if I just shoot it? That feels a bit unfair. That can't be right, surely. try melee. Is he down? He's down. It looked like there were like 3 tiers. Whatever that means. But I can't pick anybody else. Well, that's all we got for now. We've only got 2 weapons. As you get more weapons, you unlock more training missions. Training challenges. Well, I guess that's it. Oh, there's one here as well. I can change. Louie, Louie. I don't like how it goes across 2 bits and gets cut off. You should be able to put one here and then a smaller one on the right. Ta-da! Go to surface.
Departing facility.
Oh yeah.
New order available. Please review and confirm.
Right. What deliveries have you got for me now?
Good morning, Sam. Did you have a good rest? We're already making progress in addressing the corpse disposal situation here. Once again, I've got to thank you for that. If you access the delivery terminal, you'll find that you can fabricate equipment for yourself now too. We have some materials on hand here that you can use to make supplies for your journey. Take as much as you need.
I'll take all of them.
We don't have all the same schematics in Mexico that you have access to in the UCA. But as you link up more facilities to increase chiral network bandwidth and improve your connection level with the locals, we should be able to share all kinds of new data with you, expanding your fabrication options further. I heard that you're planning.
If you played the first one, you
chiral
definitely feel
network
at
coverage to
home
the
in
south,
this.
down as far as that research facility. So go ahead and pick up the order I posted for you. I'll explain the finer details of the mission while you look at the map provided by ABAS.
Facility storage. Private lockers. What about their stuff?
Please select an item to fabricate.
Repair spray. We don't have any. Climbing anchor. We don't have any. I don't think we need any new boots. I think we'll be fine. Wouldn't imagine we need anything crazy just yet. Tool rack. Yeah? Oh, I'm pressing all the wrong buttons. Claim materials. Materials stored at this facility can be withdrawn as cargo, allowing you to transport them to another location. Now what about orders? Order! Order! Deliver 1 or more remote medical units to Villa Lebris.
Your next destination is Villa Libre.
Villa Libre.
The people there don't have enough medical equipment to meet their needs. If you bring them this delivery, you'll be sure to earn their trust. And once you've done that, you'll have an easier time convincing them to become part of the chiral network. Timefall is coming down hard in this area. Cargo containers that are exposed to timefall will begin to degrade. If you carry container repair spray with you, you can use it to mitigate these effects before it becomes a problem. Keep an eye out for the rivers and bandit camps in the area.
I'm just gonna go around.
Hazards like these can make your life much harder. On your way to Villa Libre, you might pass a post box we built. We left behind some spare equipment in its shared locker. If you see it, take a look inside. Everything is yours to use as you deem fit. There should be materials in there too, enough to fabricate something if you like. Also, if you have any extra equipment, you can use the box to donate it to other people. With a moment's generosity, you can make another porter's day. Finally, each postbox has a private locker which can be used to store equipment for later use, and a recycle feature that will turn any unneeded items into materials. So what do you think? Have enough information to plan your journey to Villa Libre?
Yeah.
Take your time to finalize your route.
Right. Well, I'm going to go to here. Oh. And then I'm going to go up here. And then through here. And then around here. And then around here. Through here. Through here. Then go around here. Maybe use a ladder. I'll leave that there for now.
Delivery route finalized.
This order calls for some pretty hefty cargo to be sure. But don't forget to take into account all the other extras you'll need to carry to get the job done. Every piece of equipment you take also adds to your overall weight. So think carefully about your loadout. Try to pick critical items that won't weigh you down and wear you out when combined with your cargo. Run out of stamina halfway through a delivery, and you're in for a world of hurt.
Isn't there a way to do it automatically? That's definitely not good.
Make all necessary preparations
Yeah.
for your delivery.
The cargo management screen allows you to rearrange your cargo and place it in storage. Cargo management. Oh, there we go. Auto arrange cargo. Ta-da! Route simulator. You might want another ladder. Make ladder. Here we go. We good? Head out. Oh yeah. What about the vehicle for me?
Order accepted.
I'm pretty heavy. Bam. Recycle and store. What do I have on me? Do I have anything on me I don't need? No. I need it all. So I'm pretty heavy. Okay. Can I save it? Save. Make a new save. Here we go.
I will always support you.
Like. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep.
Tolerably tolerable.
Yeah, my boots. Oh dear.
Safety first.
My boots have got
Thank you, Sam.
a decent amount of wear, but they should be alright. What is that? Oh, it's showing me what happens to it. Sure.
Safety
metals. Don't think I really want to take it. I don't want to take anything more on at the moment than is needed. Go, go, Power Rangers!
Disengaging weapons restrictions.
Loads of stamina. Got our ladders to go across the river. Should be fine. As long as I can get down to the actual bit. Don't hesitate to rethink your route. I'm fine. Let's go down here. You're out. You're ruder. You're router. So if I place this down, other people can use it who are playing the game. Water levels rising. Rivers will rise if it rains upstream. Oh dear. If I use the ladder, that'll get some weight off of me. At least. Flop. There we go. Easy peasy. We can use this little channel as cover, maybe. Squeaky, squeaky. Squeaky, squeaky. Little trench. Oh. Vegetable juices. It's going to the place I'm going to. Carrying too much cargo makes it difficult to move. That is extremely heavy. Well, I've already taken on more than I can chew or carry in this case. Lue, lue. Could this flood, I wonder? I feel like this trench could flood. That'd be cool. But I doubt it. The game is very easy if you are smart about the route you take. And if you have the right preparations, right materials and tools. High performance springs. Doesn't say how much it weighs. Well, I'm already taking on too much, so fuck it. So we could go right. So we don't have to get so close to the bandit bit. We'd be like right on the edge of the bandit bit. And somebody's put a climbing anchor down. But to get down, to get back down to the level of the water would be a bit tricky. So let's keep going the way I set out. No, vegetable juices. Can I spray it? How do I spray it again? You take this, and then you point it backwards, and then you spray it. Fully restored. Oh, there you go. Recycle that when we get back. Someone's already put a ladder down, so it might be good enough. Just depends where they put it. Some people put their stuff in very stupid places. Why would you put a fucking ladder there? Yeah, why would you put a ladder there, you dangus? I'm a little bit worried about slipping. We're okay. Now, should we put the ladder here so we can get to the other side? Yeah, and then we can go across here and up. Through there. Or we could just follow that. I'm going to go up here to there. Let's hope the ladder doesn't get washed away. My stuff's gonna get ruined. I needed more than one spray. A little bit precarious around here. Precarious. Now, where was that postbox bit? Postbox there.
Commencing route creation.
I am Groot. There is some more water here, which is a bit of a worry.
Delivery route.
I'm not sure how I'm gonna get across that. Should have bought 3 ladders. Please no BTs. Container ruined. There's some tar here. With a load of crystals in. Do I want to go in that? I don't know. Just what the fuck are those? What are those? There's loads of them. Loads of them. The little floofs from Kina. What the? What the hell? They got golden eyes. Golden crystal eyes. Ow! 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 No! I'm sorry! No! No! My boots! Leave my boots alone! What the hell? It's like the rats from A Plague's Tale. They swarm up on you. Rain no longer falling upstream. Water level dropping. Oh, this is a worry. And I climb up this little bit here. What is that? I ain't never gonna get across that. Bollocks. You can't even see that it's rain. Look. Water. No water. Maybe there shouldn't be water here, but because of the rain, maybe there is. Weird. I'm never gonna get across. Oh, hey, look at that! It does flood. Oh shit, son. That's cool. The trenches can flood. Quick, before it floods again. Ta-da! Oh god.
Thanks for the help. Give me a hand.
Hide in postbox. What have you got? This is my stuff. Upgrade structure. Structures can be upgraded by providing them with the necessary materials. What does it need? You have no materials. I thought you said there was some stuff in here to retrieve. Ain't nothing here. Recycle. Claim materials? I can share cargo. Oh, this is the shared locker. Ah, here it is. Give me one, please. All I need is one. I'm not sure if taking these takes it away for other people or not. Oh, this is someone's stuff they put in here already. Maybe take another ladder just in case. Just in case. Your cargo has already been auto-arranged. Just doing my hairspray. Right. So we're going there.
Commencing route creation.
There's a trench that goes all the way up and around here. I guess we could go this way, up and around like that. Might be a bit dangerous though. This is the problem, this bit here.
Delivery route finalized.
Oh.
Commencing route creation.
Should be fine.
Delivery route
Jenga. The wind and the rain are dying down. I've actually gone the wrong bit here, I think. I needed to slide down a bit. Careful. Doop boop 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 doop boop. Do 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 do. Don't stop thinking about tomorrow. Don't stop. It'll soon be here. It's weird. This game has a very similar kind of environmental content as Stellar Blade, and yet it doesn't use anywhere near as much bitrate on OBS. Do 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 do. Boo doo doo doo. Boo doo doo ba doo. Doo doo. Oh, someone put a ladder down there. You better not knock my cargo off with that ladder as I go under it. Trees, grass, life.
Now leaving chiral network coverage.
Restore stamina with the water, but we'll be fine. Got pretty much a straight line. So I guess the Mexico part of this game is pretty much the equivalent of the first area in the first game. More of a tutorial map. We could drink... Oh god. See, because I've played so much of the first game, I already kind of know what to do, all of the things. There's no, like, learning process.
This ain't bad.
Walk on the grass. It's softer. Softer on your feet. Got more of like an actual like village here. There's houses. House there, house there. House there, house there. House there. More of a community. If I start running, well, I can't really run very easily anyway. There you go. Delivery! Delivery! Well, they're playing it very safe so far. Nothing crazy. Very much Death Stranding. Very much the same as the first game.
You're Sam, right? Did the Timefall give you a lot of trouble? Thanks for making the trip. Allow me to assess the condition of your cargo. Está perfecta. It's rare to see cargo in such amazing condition. Did not think we would ever get this back, but seems I was wrong. Thank you so much for bringing it in. I have to say, this was well worth the wait. I had a feeling you wouldn't let me down. Time to connect the Cupid. Once we're part of the chiral network, we'll be able to use these remote medical units you brought. I can get myself checked out as well. We've all been looking forward to this. So go ahead and link us up.
Greenery. A device that allows you to build basic structures. There we go. Ah! A Kuoka.
Now displaying your current porter grade.
Chiral communications have been established.
Are you pregnant?
Now I can finally use
Are
one
you
of these
pregnant?
medical units to assess the condition of the child I'm carrying.
Yes, pregnant.
I just pray they're strong and healthy. The elderly residents here will also be happy to receive proper medical care. Oh, seems like you should be capable of
I
fabricating
think they've made
PCCs
these
now as
holograms a lot better.
Probably
They look a
thanks
lot
to the
better.
chiral network expansion and the resulting increase in total bandwidth. Of course, every additional structure will eat into that bandwidth, but there should be more than enough to support anything you build.
Anything new?
Within reason, that is. There's one other problem we've been dealing with lately, though. It's not a critical issue, so I've posted an aid request with further details. If you're interested, you can check it out via your ring terminal.
Is something the matter with your baby?
I'm not sure. I should have given birth to my child ages ago. But for some reason, the fetus seems to have stopped growing at 7 months. If something's wrong with my body, I can't tell what it is. And not knowing is driving me insane. But with one
Can you
of our
still feel
medical
it moving
units, I
around?
might finally be able to get answers. I want to believe I can still bring this child into the world someday.
Old people?
The only people that still live here other than myself are elderly. The last of the younger residents decided to risk it all and leave for Ciudad Nudo del Norte a while back. Too many bandits in
Norte,
these
norte.
parts. Like the one I used to be. We took what we wanted and didn't care about anyone but ourselves. But after I got pregnant, I realized I could not keep living like that. Had to clean up my act. Start living for someone else. My friends didn't understand at all, so they ditched me. Left me to wander on my own. Until the people here agreed to take me in. Even though the poor souls are struggling with all kinds of health issues. That's why we put in the order for these remote medical units.
What issues are you dealing with?
Some of the cargo we had stored here was washed away during a massive flood.
That one I just
The water
went through.
carried it into bandit territory, so we're in no position to reclaim it ourselves. I know this isn't the sort of thing a porter like you normally does, but if you're willing and able, please, check the aid request. All of the relevant details should be available for review on that ring terminal you're wearing. You can use it to confirm the cargo's location. So, if your travels happen to take you out that way, we'd really appreciate the help.
Do you have a new order for
A
me?
new order has just come through for you. Looks like the residents of the C1 South Distribution Center need you to recover some cargo from a bandit encampment and bring it to them. You can review the specifics of the order when you get around to accepting it. So once you're good to go, access the delivery terminal here to get underway. I'll share additional info with you as soon as you do so.
Order completed. Well done.
Right. Stolen by bandits. It's in bandit territory. Is it? Is that bandit territory? Yes. Is it though? Got the orange bit here. I don't see an orange bit around here. I see the orange hologram.
Okay, Sam. Are you ready? Then I'll bring you up to speed with what I know. The order you've undertaken is to recover chiral density gauges that have been stolen by bandits and taken back to their base. The base is located in some overgrown ruins, so you'll have a hard time getting a clear view of it. You might want to construct a watchtower nearby before you charge in.
I never used those.
With it, you can
Never
get a better
in the
handle
first
on
game.
the situation and improve your odds of getting the job done quietly. But that's not all, of course. Other porters are also able to make use of your structures. This way, you can help out the people who follow in your footsteps through this area. Think about what I told you and finalize your route. Best of luck to you out there.
Okay. This is going to be quite different. With the trees and stuff. I mean... do we want to go over the mountain? We do have some climbing anchors.
Commencing route creation.
Warning. Warning what? A steep hill. A steep hill. Oh no. Oh, fucking no. It's a bit of a jump, isn't it?
Delivery route finalized.
Can we put 10 down? Okay, that should be alright. I'm not sure if we'll need any ladders. Normally you put climbing anchors... You put them down from somewhere high. So maybe... the ladder to get up. It's always good to have a few of these on you, just in case. We have one ladder and one climbing anchor. I don't think we'll need more than that. I think my boots will hold up for one more job. Dun. Well, unfortunately, it is very hot. And it's going to be very hot for the next good few days, like 4 or 5 days. So I'm not sure if I'll get the chance to play this or stream it anymore, because it would just be too hot. So far, it's more Death Stranding, and I really like Death Stranding. And, but it is very much a continuation from the first game so far. Nothing crazy. I guess they're just trying to get you back into the swing of things so far. So, nothing really new yet. And I want my baby. Why have they taken my baby away from me? That's why I play. You've taken my baby, and I no longer have my baby. So what is the point? What is the point without my baby? I guess we'll see. I guess we'll see where it goes from here at some point. But if it continues like this for the whole game, it seems a bit pointless because it's exactly the same so far. So we'll see if it can make its worth known. with it being a worthy sequel or not. Because for me, a sequel should really push things forward. If you want to do the same thing again, just make a DLC or an expansion. But a sequel should be a big step forward with lots of new things. Like, to me, that's what a proper sequel is. But I guess people have different opinions. People just want the same thing again in a sequel. But I think if you're going to do that, just make an expansion. If you're going to spend the time to make a sequel, it's taken 6 years or 5.5 years to make a sequel, then it should really push things forward. Do things the first game didn't do, couldn't do, whatever. Nothing like that just yet. We're very early on, obviously. So we'll see if it can do those things or not. But, yeah, we'll see. Hopefully, if it's, like, really cool at night, I might be able to stream a bit. But if not, then I may not be streaming for a while. The weather, let's have a look at the weather forecast. It's not until Wednesday that it drops down. It's going to be 30 degrees every day until Wednesday, and then from then on it's more reasonable. It's like 20 degrees, so a big difference, a 10-degree difference Celsius. What is 20 degrees in Fahrenheit? 20 C to Fahrenheit, 68. So close to 69. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to be crazy anymore for the foreseeable future. It's still pretty hot, but not hot enough to stop me from streaming. But yeah, this game is an extremely long game, so we might still bounce back and forth between a few things, like Stellar Blade, and I want to play some more Link's Awakening, so we've got lots to do, and not a lot of time, because there's still loads of things coming out, which is just such a busy time. It's crazy. This is why games don't come out in June normally, because it's too hot to play them. But we're having a push for it. So that's going to be it for today. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Have I loaded Link's Awakening on YouTube yet? Yes. The first part, yes. I've uploaded it, yeah. Yeah. So, yeah. But yeah. Bye!